The word self-realization has, I guess probably like the word yoga, has a very big spectrum of meaning, what it can be. And again, as every human being, I keep saying this thing, but as every human being is an individual, so their realization of their self is also very much an individual concern. And there are many aspects to what that could be, from developing a better personality, getting rid of my rough spots, being more integrated with my environment or with my society. There's also a kind of self-realization. Spiritual people normally use the word self-realization for a concept of enlightenment. But again, the concept of enlightenment is only a concept. Living of life in the best way is a kind of self-realization. In Tibet, there's a famous yogi, as so many people have read his life story, Milarepa. And at the end of Milarepa's life, he was one of these great Tibetan yogis who manifested all kinds of miraculous things, and there's all these wonderful stories about him. But at the end of his life, he was asked by one of his chief disciples, and as I recall, it was something to the effect of, "Master, what have you actually achieved in your life?" This is a yogi who was highly respected for his realization, his self-realization. And Milarepa's response was, "I have realized the unity of nirvana and samsara." Now, what does that actually mean? Nirvana is usually defined as the extinction of the false sense of self, the small self, and touching to universality. And samsara is usually defined as the world in which we live, the bits and pieces of life. The highest state of self-realization is when one realizes the unity of the small and the big. The cosmic self and the very particular small and even insignificant events of the world are actually one and the same thing. And for people who are practicing yoga, this can also be considered perhaps the ultimate definition of yoga, the realization of the whole, that all the parts are contained in the whole is contained in every part, and in the end, they're all one and the same thing. And as these qualities unfold in human life, life becomes very rich and very satisfying.